We'll call the meeting to order.
We've got minutes and tax
All
roll.
right.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes for the December 30th meeting.
Second, all in favor of approving the minutes for the, what day was it?
December 30th.
December 30th, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'll make a motion that we approve the tax roll corrections.
Second, we have a motion and second to approve the tax roll corrections. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. The list isn't quite as thick as it was.
No, it's not too bad. Okay, do you remember we paid for the AEDs in the county to get serviced? It's the same price as last year, $405. I just need approval to go ahead and do that again.
How many are there?
Oh, I have no idea.
There's more than you think.
Yeah, there's several.
And we just pay to have it serviced.
We pay
If
for the
something,
service.
like if one needs a pad or a battery, then they have to pay for it.
Right, he'll bill us, and then I turn around and bill the entity for whatever it is.
Yep.
So he just makes sure they're functioning and up to date.
So he checks them all for this.
He goes all over the county. He has a list, I don't even know where they all are.
Do we need a motion for that?
I would.
I move that we pay the quote for the checking all the AEDs from First Responder.
I second.
We have a motion and second to pay the quote of $405 to First Responder for checking all the AEDs. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, I've got a couple of bids on the electrical for over here in this, Saloon. They're pretty close on the price, it's $40 difference. Jesse is supposed to get started this week, he hasn't yet. I'm hoping he'll show up soon. So, he said it's $40.
It is a bid though.
Yeah.
But when Saturday go to the courthouse on Saturday, do the hours.
We'll be there Tuesday.
No idea.
I just assumed with that. I just assumed with that.
Take it, Clay did.
It's quarantine.
Oh, really?
The hell I'm in here.
Is it good or is it just
It's quarantine.
right there?
They're both really good.
Hey, Nita. How many times has Meyer Electric come over on a Saturday or after had a problem?
Honestly, I typically don't call her because,
I've had him come over and work on Sunday.
yeah, I'll get to next week. Look at you.
I would propose you wait till next week to vote.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, we're not ready for that anyway. I'd say,
Are they apples to apples bids?
Pardon?
They're apples to
Yeah,
apples.
$40 difference.
They're gonna put 4 receptacles on that. I'm turned around, the east wall, and then put 2 in the floor, 1 on each end of that table. Remove the ones in the middle.
And if there was a bigger difference, I wouldn't have a problem.
that's what the difference is, right there, that middle paragraph, I think.
So,
Compared to that,
We'll take it, guys.
first quality, what do you need to do?
I think we'll take that,
There's just a lot more
I
standards.
don't know, he's got a gun.
For your first one.
You don't have any bullets.
I usually don't, but if I have one, if it's something that's really critical and important, I know which one to get the best work, workmanship wise. We'll delay that till Bryce is here.
Oh, you want it? That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because the vote's gonna be 1-1.
okay. And that's all. Oh, wait.
So Jesse's doing the construction, we've got bids on the electrical. You know, we talked about, putting a splice in there and patching the carpet. I'm not much in favor on splices, and even if they do look good right off the bat, with a little bit of time,
You'll see him.
I would just assume that Nita goes ahead and tries to get some bids from some carpet and allow Nita to pick the color, whatever.
Don't
I'll
put
have
that-
Lisa Weber do that, she's much better than I.
That's fine with me, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay,
I would,
So we can all kind of get it going,
I would agree with that.
okay,
get it done.
It'll look a lot better and you won't be able to notice where that splice is at and you will if you don't do it that way.
I'll start working on it. Like I said, he's supposed to be here to take that wall out this week, he didn't think it would
Really?
take very long. Mhm.
Wow, that's quick.
So, but it's Wednesday.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I mean, you don't need to have somebody do the electrical next week either.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Anything else? Rob, you got anything or?
They just came over to tell you, thank you, goodbye, you will. St. John Booster Club hit me up about buying a flag for out front. Typically we avoid that because we are a county courthouse. I mean, if Stafford School had something.
If we could do all three.
Yeah, but I told them I would ask,
Yeah. If we could do all three, I'd do it.
so. Anyway,
Yeah. If they wanted to encourage the other two to do the same thing and all three of them come, that'd be a good idea, but I think that would be opening up a can of worms.
yeah, that's what but I just wanted to bring it up to you guys.
I wouldn't encourage them to do that, all three, because I've probably taken taxpayer money and then donated it back to a charity.
Yeah. That's all we had to.
Well, they could donate the flag to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not go there either.
Anything else?
Not till Mike gets here.
Hey, Phil, on our graders, we have 4 graders. Do we have 2 cats and 2 chunkies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still want me here?
Which,
I mean, I could go back on.
there's one that's got 7,500 hours, or no, 8,000 hours.
On the 12th.
The first 443.
Did you see what the rules are in 243? One guest, if you're a freshman legislator. Otherwise.
So what do you think,
Nobody else.
how many hours can you get out of a grader? It's 8,000.
They're out of their mind.
Getting close?
So I called the majority leader, I said,
Well, that one
should
is-
I stay in the motel or should I tell my wife to stay in the motel? Oh, I'm sorry, George, that's just the way we have to do it. No, that ain't right, we have to do it. I said, life goes on. I said, it is the capital, how many people are gonna be there? Oh, 100.
You took a picture, you didn't say
I
that.
want to keep spread out, 100 in the capital. It's just
They're
insane.
making,
They don't want the teachers got to do it.
But,
I'm-
so one of us has been down there to Barry School because it was,
Carol will recess. Mike?
The only issue I have is just, and I'm not asking for anything new, to be candid with you. 4 years when I started, I mean, I know file folders for $2,000, everyone goes, oh my God. But I did it 4 years ago when I first started, and we're just now running out. So these have lasted 4 years and will probably last another 4 years. But The file folders, they have the clips built into them, and then on the outside of the folder, it says Stafford County, and then there's and I could bring you one over and show you to it, but it has it prints the name, the person's name, the date, the case number, who the defense attorney is, what the charge is. It puts on there the date that it was filed, because we have speedy trial issues, and then it's just lined out, and it has the date that you can put for everything that happened in the case. Okay, January 3rd, we had preliminary hearing, defendant appeared, this is what happened. It's just so much more efficient that I and even Mandy can just look at the top of the file and say, okay, this is where we're at in the case, as opposed to leafing through all the pages and figuring out this is what happened, this is what was who. And then the other nice thing is on the inside of the case jacket, there's a little spot, it's called remarks. So a lot of times if I visit with the victims, and, you know, let's just say it was a battery case and the victim says, I don't care what you do, you know, him and we're back together or whatever. Or the victim says, I feel really strongly about this, I want something to happen. All I have to do is open the file, and right there at the bottom of the inside is my notes that say, I talked to the victim on January 3rd, and he or she told me A, B, or C. So it just makes it a little more efficient. Like I said, if I was here every year asking for this, I'd feel a little bit different, but these file folders really last us for years. So we're just back to ordering the new set for the next 4 or 5 years probably. So, but I'll leave that to you guys. I mean, regular file folders, we can buy them at Home Depot or Office Max or whatever, for a little less money, but it just makes our job a little more efficient to get it done. So it's whatever y'all.
How much are they? How much are the file folders?
I think
You
you're
have
right.
a quote right there.
They're like a little over 2,000, but like I said, that lasts us 4 or 5 years,
Okay.
so.
And when you say on those file folders, you know, you put the name and date and stuff like that, that just leaves blanks to where you just write it in?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So as, you know, I mean, if someone just walks in and simply enters a plea and we're done, there's not much written on it, but some cases have taken a life of their own, and so it's nice to have those notes that all I have to do is look down when the judge says, you know, what day was the preliminary hearing, I can, right here, Judge, you know, it's without having to leaf through and
Yep.
take time, I can just say, this is when prelim was, this is who was here, and this is what happened, and
You good with that, Kirk?
Is there a requirement to keep them for so many years or?
we generally keep them for at least 5 years. If somebody appeals, I mean, there's just all sorts of,
And
I
if
thought
you-
maybe even 10 years or something. I mean.
If you put somebody in prison, you probably keep their file in case there's an appeal or something like that.
Yes.
I make a motion that we allow Mike to accept the bid for file safe for the amount of $2,100.
I will second that. We have a motion and a second to go with the bid for file safe for folders for $2,100. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
thank you, gentlemen.
Yep. Anything else? We'll recess, Carol.
I do. We have a plaque to give to Kurt for his 2 years of service. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Enjoyed serving
Good luck,
with you.
Pete. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, thank
You'll
you,
do well.
thank you.
Good bunch to work with. I enjoyed it. You got a good crew, so thank you very much. Anything else? We will adjourn.